because uh, okay, I got that set. Let me see. Okay, so I'm all set. When you come through, tap on the screen. Hello, hello, hello. Over here, I'm on two platforms. So if you see me looking this way, I'm not crazy. Okay. So I'm gonna get it started. And I'm back on here with you, YouTube fam, because I decided I was gonna come on. I said Central Standard Time. It is 5:33 Central Standard Time, and I typically come on in the afternoons. I was on this morning because I did my workout. Those of you that don't know, I said it over here, but I understand different people come in periodically on lives and things, weight loss journey, and speaking about things that I've been through and overcame in my life. So this morning, I was about to start talking about that. And I said, you know what? Let me come back on here and talk about it, which it ended up being a whole total situation. I'll get to that in a minute. So, in the meantime, in between time, let me introduce myself. Ohanas, meaning family. We are family. And I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. If you didn't know, now you know. You know why? Because I said so. I'm on two platforms, y'all. So over here, that's my introduction on YouTube. I'm on Talk too, TikTok too. So I said that, and I'm gonna keep going. If you come through, you can like, share, subscribe, hit your notifications. So when I go live, you'll know I'm live. If you tap on the screen, you can share out, you invite somebody. It's right. Sharing is caring. So anyhow, as I said earlier, or stated earlier, let me say it like that. And then I wrote it down because I said I'm gonna come back on here. Let me find a little note. I don't want to exactly. Let me see. I know that. This is what I said earlier, and I cut it short because I wanted to talk about it. It's a discussion. My granddaughter's home from school. Hey, big girl, say hi. So I waited till she got in here. So she home from school. That's that. She done ate, got her belly full, and I had her something cooked good too. I'm trying to. Well, I know how to cook. Of course.
Change up some.
Okay.
Change up.
So I'm about to start talking. She can talk too, but not when I'm talking because that's just too much. I was coming back on here to talk about things that I have overcame or overcome. Okay, however you say it. This ain't no perfect segment. This is my topic. This is my truth, and this is me. You can also call it a little story time. As I stated earlier this morning, I've been praying a lot. I pray a lot. Okay. I read. Okay. And that helps me also to stay focused. You can tap on the screen, you can share, hit your notification, and like. If you care. Okay. Share. It's fair. So, anywho, one probably is wondering, what is this lady doing? What is she talking about? What is the whole concept of her content, her life, all the things, right? Well, first off, I like to share. I have another YouTube channel too, Mona's Vegan Lifestyle. Over there, I share with everyone this too. That was my first page. I didn't know nothing about going to be a content creator, what you call it, social media influence. No, I got on there to start a music list. Bless you a million times. To start a music list on YouTube, that is. And I have a lot of music. I have it listed and everything, like a certain name, old school or uh, Mona's or Lisa and everything. Go spray some of your nose spray in your nose. Please go spray some of your nose spray in your nose. So, and then uh, if it's going to be an eruption, you can go in the room, ma'am. So anyhow, yeah, because I got to get this out. This is something that I like to share with people. So I started the Mona's vegan lifestyle. Okay, I'm on a weight loss journey. I share things periodically because I know new people coming in, going out, and people wondering what the heck this woman's talking about. And what I'm talking about now is things that I have overcome or can. Okay, however you want to say it. Okay, I'm not no English teacher. Disclaimer: I'm just someone that's been through a lot, don't know everything, but I know a lot of things, been through some things, and I'm trying to make a change in this world and in me. For you, me. I'm helping myself to help you, to help you, to help me. And so I hope I said it right, but I hope you get the point. I decided to do this. I'm a woman of a particular age. Y'all know how old I am. You can put it down below, comment down below if you don't care, or well. But if you comment down below, you can take a guess. I done shared it over here a million times. I'm not ashamed to share nothing about myself. I try to honestly be transparent. I try to not know everything. I'm for someone, not everyone. I get that. I get it. I'm for someone. Tap on the screen over here, please, and share. Invite your friends. Turn on your post notifications and give your girl a thumbs up if you care. What made me started doing this is, as I said, I have another YouTube channel, and I had this channel over here, which is Grandmother of Five. I've been had that, but that's not the name I initially had. I think it was Mona's Unique Experience Life. Or at first it was a Mona's Unique Experience, then I put life on it. And then I decided to change it up because I'm a grandmother of five, supporting, taking care of, raising, and a full-grown 34-year-old daughter. I'm going to keep saying that because it's true. I ain't asking for no sympathy. Life is lifing. Life is hard. And life has been life for me. Now, this is the gag. I was telling my grandmother, Lord have mercy, I wish my grandmother was here. I was telling my granddaughter that I've been doing lives on Facebook, I want to say since 2018, because that's when I started going to the gym where I live at, where I reside at. We have, you know how apartments and condos and all these things have amenities. And they have a gym in there. I ain't trying to act like it's all that, but it's something. And I started going there. I done fell off the bandwagon a million times, okay? A million times. But I wasn't all in serious either. I had a lot of things to work on and to fix myself mentally, physically, and emotionally, and sexually, and uh, uh, all the leads, okay? Psychologically, okay? And where that came in at with all those things I just said, okay? My mom passed away, my brother being murdered, my mom passed away this time of this year, and then my baby sister's children, the latter part of the year, the same year, and then my other sister that's younger than me. I have two sisters younger than me. My brother, he's no longer living. Somebody cut his life short. From 2000, I could go back as far as 2005, but I'm going to start at 2010. I started having real bad anxiety, okay? Bad, okay? Real bad, to the point I didn't know how to identify what it was, okay? At all. My kids live with their dad and me. We co-parent, okay? I don't have no more rights than him. They was our kids. He was a loving, caring father. We took care of our children. I was married twice. My kid's father and I met when I was 18. I was a young military girlfriend, wife, and proudly to say it, okay? Salute to all the men and women that's out here doing what they do for our country. And you know what? They get brushed up underneath the carpet. So I'm going to fast forward on that. I have 4 kids, all of which are adults. Okay. My kid's father was in Saudi Arabia. We were stationed in Germany. Love being in the military, love being the military wife, love being a wife, love being married, love being a housewife. But I wasn't just a housewife, I was a wife, mother, I worked, etc. I had license, daycare. Before then, I did work. But when you have kids and you start to have your kids go to multiple people to watch them in 1 week, oh no, where we do that at? I knew these people, but no, 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 no. That made me feel so bad. The first person that had my kids, she was licensed. Okay. The second person I knew because her husband and my husband's in the same company. The other person, she was my friend. She had her 4 kids. At the time, I had 3. God bless you. And so I was in Stuttgart, Germany. I lived in Germany for about 4 years and didn't have a vehicle, no family. So when I share these stories, I like to get it clear. My family wasn't in the same country as me. They was in the United States. And even when I was in the United States, I lived in a different state, okay? Which we all do that, move, not around family. But I'm just giving a little backstory of me, okay? And how I overcame certain things. My kid's father and I was like this. My kid's father and I was like this. He was my friend. He was my partner. He was my kid's father. He was my husband. He was all that in a bag of chips and then some. And I ain't talking about none broken up into pieces either. Okay. I was 18, as I said, when I met him. He was a much older guy. He did not take my virginity. He did not steal my youth. He did not mold me. He helped me escape things that I went through in my life. Mind you, I was 18, right? I said that, right? Mm-hmm. And even though I met this man, I had my own mind when he proposed to me. No, I wasn't ready at the time that he proposed to me. And also, I thought it was too soon, okay? But as time went on, I met him May of 1984. That's the year I should have graduated from high school. I didn't graduate from high school. I didn't graduate from high school because me and my older sister was raising my baby brother and my youngest sister at that point in time. My mom had 4 girls. My brother, he was a gift. I say this and I say it to be clear and plain. We adopted him, but we never made a difference. We never said that he was adopted. He was our brother. We got him when he was 5 months old. I was 12 years old when we got my brother. I raised 3 of my siblings. And I helped one of my siblings. Oh, hello. Welcome to my live. Tap on the screen when you come through the door. Tap, tap, tap. Hit the screen, please. Tap on the screen, please. So I raised them. Okay? Raised them. I didn't have a childhood, for real, for real. And see, even though that may have been, I'm forever grateful for God allowing my mom to have me. But even though I was glad that God allowed my mom to have me, tap on the screen, please. I didn't want to be where I was, meaning in the home. I didn't like being in the home. I wasn't fast. I wasn't rebellious. I didn't talk back. I didn't pout. I didn't talk underneath my breath or none of the things. I was a very obedient. If I made up a word today, so be it. Child. And you know, sometimes in life you think like, okay, well, maybe this is happening to you because of what you did. I don't want to say no karma because I don't like saying that. But yeah, this being a disobedient child, things happen, right? I wish some of my sisters, my daughter's on one of these platforms, could get on here and write. She's probably in and out, write and tap and share a little bit of the things about. And this is not no rehearse. This is something. Did nobody know I was going to do this? I was supposed to do it earlier. My granddaughter's home from school. Okay, got that out. I was quiet. One would say timid, but why was I timid? Easy to cry. Probably if the wind blew me. Blew my way, I should say. Blew at me, I should say it. Correct myself, right? I did what I was supposed to do. And I even did what my sisters were supposed to do. Because, back then our parents was like, I want y'all chores done. Or if not, you're going to be what no such thing as timeout. You're going to get your ass whooped or disciplined. Okay? I said that. I did what I was supposed to do. My chores was dishes. Okay? I remember we had a deep freeze that was, we said like it was just a real big deep freeze where you could put a lot of food in because it was 7 of us. My mom, my dad, 4 sisters, well, 4 siblings, but 5 children. Okay. My mom had 4 girls, my brother, so that's 7. I remember we would go grocery shopping. My dad had a good job. He retired from Santa Fe Railroad / Burlington because the 19 months before his retirement, he had to go to Lincoln, Nebraska to retire because I guess they converted. I don't know, but anyhow, it wasn't Santa Fe no more. So my dad had to go there for 19 months. My dad worked for Santa Fe. I'm gonna just say Santa Fe for 36, 7 years, 35, 36, 7 years. Okay, worked. He's a Southern man. He came from Arkansas. He also took care of his mom because my dad had, if I'm not wrong on this, real bad hay fever allergies, and he couldn't work in the fields picking cotton and all this stuff. Okay, he was born in the 40s. Okay, and my dad was from a place called Helena, Arkansas, but they call it Pine Bluff, I guess, because it no longer exists, and I guess that's the closest, maybe county. I don't know. I'm just going by what I was told. My mom is a Kansas woman. And my dad, I asked him how they ended up meeting. He told me that story, but I'm not going to get into all that. I'm going to show you something, how far back I can remember. I can remember back as far as being a baby. And it was a story that I had asked my dad last year. I want to say it was either April or May of last year. And I said, was I born in Arkansas? And my daddy told me no. I had dreams and visions of me being in Arkansas. But what happened was in 1966, when I was born, we went to Arkansas to move my dad's family to Kansas. Okay? I already said I'm a Kansas native. I don't live in Kansas, though. Hello, welcome to my show. I'm talking about things that I said I was going to talk about. My thumbnail says it, overcoming, sharing a little backstory about me, because periodically people, if you want to know why are you on these platforms, what is your story, what are you talking about? Health, wellness, and positive, bringing it into the world. We need it. You see me with preaching, scriptures, reading. You see me doing some family outings and vloggings and grocery. I'm so on this because it's something that I'm aiming for with healing and helping myself to help you. You help me by me sharing these stories. That's what I'm about. So my dad told me that, and I was like, okay, so that confirms that. I'm going to move forward. Like I said, I met my kid's father when I was 18. I was very shy, timid. I wouldn't call my kid no crybaby, but that's what I was called. I was called crybaby, big eyes. I had a chair that had big eyes on it when I was young. Okay, why didn't you put Lisa like everybody else called me Lisa? That's not my name. That's not my name. But I love it because everybody called me, and I've been called that ever since I can remember. Okay, but that's not my name. It's so funny. At least I'm being truthful. So if you hear my family say Lisa, and I tell somebody that I'm really digging my real name, wait a minute now, they get confused. No, you don't have to get confused because if I have to, if we're that serious, I'll pull out my birth certificate and I'll tell you the story. So I'm somewhat telling the story now. So my kid's father loved me. Hmm. And as I said, I've been married twice. He was in the army, got out, went to Desert Storm. We was in Stuttgart, Germany when he went to Saudi Arabia, the Gulf War. And after he did that, we ended up leaving Germany to go to the next duty station. And the next duty station was Fort Carson, Colorado. Colorado, or how the heck you say Colorado. And so, Fort Carson. We was there for 6 months. June the 19th, 1992, he got out of the military because when you go to war, that's money, right? When the soldiers and GIs go to war, that's dealing with budget. Okay. If anybody don't know this, I know. Okay. So when we got to Fort Carson, Colorado, that's when they had came up with this idea of two things. And I'm just saying it how it was told to me. You could take a percentage of whatever they was offering, or you stay in to see if you could make the next rank or they force you out. That's the way it was told to me. Now, if I'm saying it wrong, but I know the first part is definitely right. So me and my kid's father, we contemplated because, like I said, we was in Fort Carson, Colorado. He's from Florida. Okay. And we was living in the military housing, temp housing. And I think we stayed there maybe 45 days, but I think you stayed there 30 days, but we did an extension. I hope I have my volumes up. Let me see if I got the volumes up over here. Okay. I hope everybody hear me loud and clear because I don't think I had. Ooh, 555. Big girl. 555. I saw it. Me and my granddaughter do that. But anyhow, we ended up discussing it. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to my live show. You can hit the thumbs up, share out. I'm telling you a little bit of stuff about how I overcame a lot of things, okay? That's just how I titled it. We ended up taking the money and ran. Because that's the best way I want to say it. We took the money and run. Okay, I'm seeing something over here. I'm on TikTok too, y'all. So if I seem like I'm doing this. Hi, Roxanne Wolf. Shout out to Roxanne Wolf. Shout out to W Wise. Hello. I don't like to mess up, so I'm just gonna say W Wise. Oh, moist. Okay, I see that. I got glasses on too. Okay, we over here talking about positive stuff. That's how I like to say it. I like to keep it clean, and I'm not for everyone. I'm for someone, but not everyone. So I'm gonna continue with the story. We ended up getting out in Fort Carson, Colorado. I was pregnant with my fourth child. When I got to Germany, I got pregnant. When I left Germany, I had 3 kids. When I left Germany, I found out I was pregnant. I was living over there almost 4 years. Or 4 years. I found out I was pregnant leaving. So my daughter was born. So I said June. 2 months later, in 1992, in August. We ended up moving. We was going to move to Daytona Beach, but something happened. And we're moving to Bradenton, Florida, which is close by St. Pete's, Petersburg, Florida, Tampa, Sarasota, Palmetto. All of them is in cahoots. If you know what I'm talking about, you can thumbs it up. If you know what I'm talking about, you got Sarasota, Bradenton. You cross over this little bridge. You got Palmetto. Then you're going to cross over the Skyway Bridge into St. Petersburg, or people call it St. Pete. And then you got Tampa. Okay. So I said all that. My kid's father was from Daytona Beach, Florida. And honey, I miss going fishing. Okay. So we got to Florida. Our lives changed. Mm. He was married prior. You can hit the screen. Okay. He was married before me. I didn't break up nobody's family. I don't do that. I didn't know this man. But when I asked the question into getting to know the person, are you married? Tap on the screen, please. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Tap on the screen. I need some taps. If you like, gifts. If you right. Tap on the screen, please. Tap on the screen. Just tap on the screen. And come on through the door. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tap. Um, so yeah, keep on tapping. Hello, welcome. I'm on two platforms. I'm on YouTube and TikTok, share my overcoming stories. So we end up moving to uh like I said, Bradenton, Florida. Matter of fact, my daughter's on over here, and she was born. She's a Floridian, just like her dad. Okay, shout out to Pop. Okay, I'm just gonna say Pop. Thank you for coming through. You get okay, and to my son. Okay, huge. You can give me some thumbs up. You can tap over here. I need you to tap. Thumbs up over here. Share if you care. Invite if you write. You can hit the notifications to come on through to hear more of what I have to share with you. Okay, so that's when our life changed. Okay, and I'm talking about drastically changed. And they say these words, are you supposed to say this? Say what someone's done to you before they're no longer here to share it, okay? And I say that before, like I tell everybody, if you've been through something, someone done did something to you, tell that person. Tap on the screen, please. Tell that person, because when they're no longer here, who do you have to share it with? Okay? Tell that person. I was married to him. He's the love of my life. He's still in my life as my heart. And you continue to tap, keep tapping, please. Tap. Things happen. I've been married twice, and I'm not gonna bash no one, but that was a marriage from where the problem started. So we're gonna go all the way up to 2010, but it started beforehand. That's when I initially started having real extreme anxiety, suffer from depression, obedience. I mean, I said obedience, obesity. That's what, remind me. I catch my own mistakes. And that's when I knew that I had to do something about it. My daughter's over here. Hello, everyone. Tap on the screen, please. And my oldest daughter. So it was my oldest daughter, my baby girl, and her husband, and me. It was four of us. We ended up moving out of the house that I was with my second husband with. I got rid of some things. Leave it to be if he didn't want it. I wasn't no messy Bessie. You can have whatever you want. You can have it all if you want to, because I wanted to start over. I didn't even take the bed I had. Okay, got a new bed. My baby girl and my oldest daughter had my back, and her husband. But my oldest daughter said these words to me: I got you. And if she ever think that I ever forgot that, mm-mm, never will. That was 2010. I ended up moving out of the house because I had a house into a townhome in a different part of the state that I'm in, which was way out in the suburbs. I always have lived in nice areas, and that's the way I prefer it. But does that mean things don't happen? No, it don't. Things happen wherever you are, right? So I end up fast forward because me and my second husband, my relationship with him was over in 2005, but I still was his wife. And he cheated constantly. He did a lot of things to me. He was so mental. I'm not putting a name on it, but it's the truth. I had an anxiety attack so bad. Now that I think of it, I thought I was having a heart attack. I had people over my house that day. I never forget. We was in the front yard doing something. I don't know if it was a holiday or we just had people come over or whatever. My kids was there and stuff. And someone called 911. The ambulance came. And I lived on a street, a main street. So, like, say for instance, if you sell stuff for yard sales and things like that, perfect street. I used to love living there because I used to have yard sales and uh, parties, and it was just a beautiful moment once that person was deleted from my life, and I had my kids, their friends, etc. But then I meet another man. And now that I think back, because I can honestly be truthful with you, it wasn't love. It was me wanting to be accepted. See, when you've been married almost 30 years of your life, twice total, I didn't never have to feel like that with my kid's father. And at the beginning, my second husband either. Just keeping it real. But as time went on, I found out that some things had happened to him. And I'm not making fun, but my thing is this. Before you get into another relationship, if you got any traumas or broken pieces from the past, things that you've been through, don't take nobody through it because you've been through it. If you're not ready, you're not ready. But see, this is my thing. I'm speaking truthfully about me. I didn't bring my past into a relationship with this guy I was talking about. Matter of fact, I don't even like telling you. I like to work on it, and I don't want it to be obvious. But this person that I'm talking about, that was my husband, it was obvious. Okay, started to be obvious at the beginning. Maybe it was a red flag, but I didn't think nothing of it because hell, he lost his wife, and didn't have nothing to do with me. I was in a different Cincinnati, Ohio by the time. Okay, this one passed away. I didn't know nothing about it. Matter of fact, he lied. So, anywho, I only consider myself as an adult. And y'all gonna think I'm lying. And I'm 58 years old. Sister, nobody comment down below. 58 years old. 58 years old. I am in two relationships. I've been in I wouldn't call it a relationship. I've been with someone, a friend, more than a relationship, because there wasn't no commitment. Sometimes people show you a different side of them, but they know deep down in the pit soul of their heart, and I don't care. Lie about me. I ain't mistreat nobody. I welcome you into my home, into my heart, around my kids, because I've known you over a year plus. See, and even put you on the lease because you came from a different state to be with me. Mm-hmm. I don't care if no one's on the DL. I ain't putting nobody's name out there. And if you're feeling guilty, you know you're guilty. And also, a person knows what they're doing to you. A person knows what they've done to you. And if a person don't know or think that they have done anything to you, they got the problem, not you. I ain't never been nobody's problem. I done had two people apologize to me, and both of them was my husbands. hmm hmm Actually, let me come back from that. Well, I hadn't gotten to this part of it. So, two people at that time, total three people. I had a guy friend that I was digging, liking, care about, and the same vice versa. He liked and was digging me and care about. I mean, this man gave me personal information of his. And so I'm gonna leave that there because in the time of need, when I was in a dark place in my life, he came through and he supported me. And he supported me in a way I never had no support. My kids support me, yes, but at this point in time, this is when their father passed away. Okay, I didn't have no one. I had my babies, but I didn't have them. They was going through it. Okay, but no one never stopped to think. I didn't get to mourn. I didn't get to grieve. So as time went on, after this person, I don't know what kind of relationship, but I'm not gonna be messy, okay? That wasn't no relationship. It was somebody, okay? I liked, and I could say maybe I loved a little bit, but as time went on, because I knew what it really, really was, the love had been gone. It had been gone. I was being loyal, and I'm saying this to say, stop being loyal to men and women that is not your husband or no one that's committed all in with you. Repeat. Why? I don't owe you nothing. I'm sitting up there giving you wifely duties and cooking and cleaning and washing your clothes, and you disrespect me in my house. Now this is my house, okay? Because never am I the type of person, if you're living with me, I want you walking on eggshells. I don't want you going around saying, wait a minute, I feel comfortable being here. And it even got so good to the point to where this is where I was crazy at, and I'm calling myself crazy. That was my daughter. She's on this live over here. My daughter's vehicle that she let me use. I'm saying it like it is because my ex, he was supposed to give it to me, but he ended up signing my daughter's name on the title. And so what? So I'm letting you drive her car. You know how stupid that is? But I didn't think of it that way, and neither did she. Because she was gone. Okay, she ended up leaving, and that's that. Not getting into her business, but anyhow, but still, it was her vehicle because her name was on the title. I couldn't even get it registered. So when I discussed it with her and telling her I was going to sell it, I was really blessed to meet a lady and her son, and she worked at the DMV, and she knew the full hard truth about the vehicle. This is my daughter. She's not here. Here's the title. Nothing's wrong with the vehicle. Okay. And they came, got it, took it off, didn't come back, didn't have no problems because they didn't. And so time went on. This is when the losing my mom and my brother, family members after family members, helping with my sister on her journey. And I lost myself. Never found myself, but I deeply lost myself when my brother and then my mom. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. And this is not no cuckoo for Cocoa Puff type of thing. This is talking about losing a loved one. This is what I talk about when people go through mental type issues and things like that. That don't mean you crazy. When you lose someone, a child, a mother, grandparents, a friend, whatever, dad, mom, how else are you supposed to feel? Well, me personally, what I said in the beginning, I was the type of child, I was obedient. I took care of my mom. Took care of her. Mm-hmm. And I don't have no guilty part in my body as a child, but I'm still her child and an adult. So going to the hospital, staying at the hospital for my mom from like, I say noon until 9 o'clock at night, or early in the morning, 8 o'clock until late at night, taking her food up there, helping her, and she's in the hospital, something as simple as being constipated. I'm taking up there some cranberry juice, salad, and I forget the other thing. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I took her some Tums or something because sometimes it'll be gas. And I told the nurse at the station, my mom is having this problem. She came in, gave her some medicine. I'm not gonna say my mom didn't tell him, but I'm telling you what happened when I was there. Certified nurse's assistant, by the way, too. I tell people that everything I say is true. So I left to go pick up this guy. I'm not gonna say no boyfriend because it wasn't. No. The person that I was supposed to be in a relationship with. Let me say it like that. From work. And I got there, I think maybe 5 minutes before it was time for him to get out. So that was about a little 8:55. He got off at 9. I stayed with my mom all day. All day. I didn't care. I was in the room with her. She could go to sleep. I'm still in there. All the things. I didn't leave, come back. I stayed in the room with her. I used to take her. What's those one flowers? Oh my goodness. They are so pretty because my daughter's husband used to work at the Walmarts, and I can't think of them right offhand. They were real pretty. They white. And I took her that because he saw me pick them out, and I think he got my daughter one. Or I can't think of the name of the flower. But anyhow, I miss my mom. Despite how things happened to me as a child, hmm read between the lines. I don't have to get all into it. I'm not messy, but I can. And this is what this whole topic is: overcoming things. Okay, that's a recap. Overcoming things, trauma, hmm abuse, abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, abuse. This woman right here. Do I have triggers? Only time I have triggers is if I get sad sometimes and certain things that people do to me, like mistreat me. Okay. But not to the point. See, that's what I said. I was 90% there. Now I'm back at 75 to 80% there because of what I'm going through right now in my present life. And it ain't right. Before I got on here today, this evening, I was going to come back on this afternoon, as I stated, and I wasn't able to come back on here. I had someone at my house and it ended up going left. But it went left, not in a physical way, in an emotional way. Okay? Yes, it went left. And I'm praying, I'm rebuking, and I'm saying all these things. Because stay away, get away, please. Whatever's trying to harm my children, two of them, that to be exact. Whatever's trying to harm me, whatever's trying to harm any of my kids, for that matter, my grandkids, my dad, my mom, and you. I pray for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's me being wholeheartedly. I say it over here all the time. I say it over here all the time on the tube. I'm on the top and the tube. And so TikTok and the YouTube. And so I was going to come back on. And I said, what the heck? I did my workout. I was proud about that. I worked out for 27 minutes this morning. I set my timer. Everybody heard the timer go off. Okay? I showed them the timer. I'm all in trying to be real. And to be honest with you, y'all gonna think I'm lying when I say this. Only thing I had to eat today was some of these. The bag's still by me. These are so they vegan, okay? All these, okay? And I didn't eat a whole bag. This is it's been open. I had those, and then I had cooked for dinner for my granddaughter because she loves Smokies. I had instead of Smokies, I had some sausage that was like kielbasas or whatever you want to call it, and I cut them in half, fried them. Then I put some barbecue sauce in them and some baked beans, homemade baked beans, of course. She devoured it. That's what I fixed her today. I said, we're not having no bread. I still have not eaten. And after I got off my live from doing my exercises, got my water here. After I did my live, I had went into the kitchen, romaine lettuce, washed it real good. I took my cucumbers. I have the mini cucumbers. I had cut up two, and soaked it in some vinegar and water, cold water. I rinsed it off, of course. My lettuce, a head of romaine lettuce. I have that in there, and then I cut up me some tomatoes. I still haven't eaten, and I will be eating once I get off here because I know I should eat. But also for you that don't know, I take a weight loss pill as well, and I have been off of it. Oh goodness, I'm gonna say about 3 weeks. Cause okay, this, last week, last Tuesday, I went to my doctor, and she prescribed it. I cannot get it unless I go to the doctor. Mm. So I've been out probably going on 3 weeks, and I finally got it out the mail, or took it out the mail, I should say, today, which is Wednesday. Excuse me. Today's Wednesday. Excuse me. Ugh. So I started back taking it, and I'm saying that to say it takes my appetite. So when it takes my appetite, in the sense, it lets me know it's working. I'm gonna start back going to the gym as well. I work out in my living room. I have the chair still here. I have that machine over there. And matter of fact, before I eat, I'm not gonna do it on camera. I'm gonna do it again. I've been over here doing it. Of course, y'all know I do it. And over here, I done got on here and show the machine what it does, and you can do it with your arms too. Now, I'm gonna say this: my damn left leg have been bothering me, which not my left leg, my knee. Woo, crying the blues. And as I stated before, I was in an accident. I fell and also hurt myself on the job and automobile accidents. Now, this is the gag. A lot of times people don't realize when you are plus size, overweight, and have weight on you, yes, you got to take it off because any injuries that you may have staying, hurts. That's why sometimes when you get lawsuits and things like that, later on down the road, you still got the effects from it. Okay. So I injured myself on the job, certified nurse assistant. And man, when I tell you, I had to go through physical therapy, rehabilitation, about a year, straight up. It was a man, and then my back popped. I mean, literally. Chiropractors, to each his own. People might go to them, but I was going through physical therapy, and the reason why physical therapy is more drawn out, but also is showing you different ways and techniques and things you got to take with you when you leave there to go home and still do too. And then I had this machine thing that they monitor me, so I can't say, yeah, I've been using it. Mm-mm. They'll see if you're using it. So they almost kind of like put little electricity through your lower part of your back and stuff like that. Yes. So I say that it's like I try to exercise, and I can tell the difference when I exercise because it do help. A lot of times when we exercise, why do you think they have the athletes when they have knee surgeries or whatever they made, hand surgery? They have them working out. When you have knee surgery, I think they have you working out that same day because oftentimes what they're doing is they don't want you to set up a blood clot, right? You got to keep the flow of the blood going. So I overcome certain things, but I'm still dealing with things. And here we go with the trigger part. When it's dealing with your kids, it's an emotional ride. Mhm. And I shouldn't be ashamed of a story, but right now, I think I don't want to quite come out and tell what it is, and I don't have to put their name to it. But when it's dealing with your life or anything that you endure, pain, suffering, and going through, it's okay to share your story. Why you think people write books? Autobiographies, true stories. People write books because it's a story. People write their story. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no such thing as you should tell a story and you doing it in riddles or going around the circles and telling the story. Your story is to be told. Your story is to be told. And if it's your story, it's your business if you tell it. Now, this is the thing. Yes, you got people out here that will tell your story, but they add and subtract. They add in the bad stuff, but take out the good. Keep it real. So if somebody asks me about myself, if I don't tell it, I'm not lying. But if I decide I want to share it, see, sometimes it's a healing tool for people such as myself and you. Sometimes you can say that right thing and people come across it and it can save their lives. And I've done that. I've saved people's lives. And I'm trying to save my soul, my peace. I want my happiness. I want people to stop bothering me. If you don't mean me no good, I don't mess with nobody. My space is like a dot. And I'm talking about you can take a pen and make a dot like an eye. My space is that little. I'm a loving, caring person. I'm not going to belittle myself and make it seem like I'm less than that. And if somebody want to tell the story about me and make it seem like I'm that bad person, okay, what makes me bad? Me speaking up and defending myself? You doing me wrong and I bring it to you, and it's the way you bring things to people. You don't come off arrogant and cocky all the time. You can start off saying there's something we need to talk about, and sometime that day that the thing happened might not be the good day to talk about it because feelings is all high and low and emotions is all over the place, right? But you can wait till the last. Let me get my words out. You can wait until the next day. But if it happened today, which is the 15th of May, and you want to talk about it in August, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Now, this might sound contradicting. I'm talking about a person that's trying to pick, okay? But if something happens to you, and there's a timing for everything, let's have a discussion. I need to talk to you about something, and it's something very, very urgent and important. And I hope that we can talk and resolve this situation. And again, we don't have to be around each other. We don't have to see each other. We don't have to be in each other's space. But I want to talk to you about it. And I ain't talking about the pick, because you got people that will try to pick. I get that. But I'm talking about if somebody do something they ain't got no business, inappropriate. I'm going to say it like that. Don't meet up with them by yourself. Have somebody with you. Public place. And you ain't got to be all close up into their face and space. Okay? No. But let's be adults. Let's talk about it cordially. And let's get this out in the opening. Now, this is the gag. You might not apologize to me, or I apologize to you, but me getting it off my chest and sharing it with you, vice versa, either way. I don't care if it's a man, man, woman, 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 man, man, woman. I'm not a one-sided person. If a woman hurts you, because I can talk about that too, that's a different topic. I'm gonna write that down because it's gonna be another day for that. I'm not gonna forget it. I have so much in me that I want to bring out and share, that I'm aware of, things that I like to address, things that I see how people are and everything. And it's dealing with loved ones, family, and me. And probably you too, because we all family. So share what someone does to you. Get it out there. Get it off your chest. We need to come together as people. There's so much that love needs to be poured out. Love needs to be in the air. We need to love our sisters and brothers again. So that's a little backstory of how I am as a person, what I'm talking about. This is not something that dies down. It's a topic that needs to be addressed because you got newcomers and old comers. You got people coming through the door. You got people that's going through things each and every day. And we don't compare ourselves to each other. Your story is yours. You need to listen to me. I need to listen to you. We need to listen to each other. Don't make it seem like you the one that's always got to have the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth word, and you like trying to tell me something that I'm not doing right, but you want to hear about what you're doing wrong. I appreciate anybody that supports me. I support people. What does support means to me? If you selling merchandise, I'm just saying it like that. I might not be able to buy from you. I supported so many people that sold jewelry, had businesses and everything. And when I say I got receipts to prove it, I have receipts to prove it. But when it was all said and done, they didn't support me. Mm-mm. And I still supported knowing they didn't support me. But then I got tired of it because, see, this is me. When I'm tired, I'm done. No love lost. I'm done. Because that wasn't me making myself be a fool either. It was me trying to also get the feel of the business, getting on people's lives, learning about what they're doing, little tips and takes and ads or whatever you want to make it. Because like everybody over here seeing, I got an office back there. Okay. I have an office in the back. I done sat back there plenty of times. One day I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna sit back there in that office. But anyhow, I sell multiple things: sunglasses, shade, lip gloss, perfume, oils, jewelry, okay, and candles. I make them, and that's something else. I said I'm gonna go live making my candles, okay, and I have multiple fragrances, and I'm get back into that, and that's why I like to stay focused, on track, and not no one derailing me off of my track. So I'm gonna end this live. This is not the ending of what I have to share. I have so much to share. Sometimes I take a little break, come back a little bit, because certain things that you talk about in life can be a bit emotional. And what I experienced today was, okay, I went from working out, vacuuming, keep my house in order. I do, making sure things is together, cooking for my granddaughter, doing what I need to do. And also, like I said, I got to GoFundMe. I started a GoFundMe because I need a vehicle. I'm not begging and asking nobody for nothing. But yes, I did start a GoFundMe. And I told my sister, and she said, share it. But see, certain things about me I'm kind of shy with, but I'm thinking about sharing it. And if somebody bring it to the front, or if somebody say something to me about it, it's my business that I'm doing this. And I'm doing it for a good reason. I'm not doing it to get over on nobody. I'm doing it for my sanity of things that I have to get. Y'all just don't know. Okay? Don't know. And I need a vehicle. Not one. I need one. When you have kids and people and things and yourself to take care of, you need these things. I have license. I drive. I've been driving since I was what? I took driver's ed in high school. It was free then. Honey, they need to get back with the old school stuff. And The first time I drove, I never will forget. They had those assemblies. You get in there and there's a car, do the driving it and left blinker and the brakes and all that stuff, and you get tests on it. It was time for me to go out in a real car, and there was snow on the ground. And I remember my driver's ed teacher, he was a man. He asked me, he said, "Have you ever driven before?" Other than being in the assembly part? No, I haven't. He said, "Wow." That's what my driver's ed teacher said in high school. Now, this is, y'all gonna laugh when I tell you this, probably not. I didn't get my driver's license until I was 30. That's the story there. Knew how to drive, been driving. So, a little backstory, letting you know what I'm about, what I'm talking about, what I'm about doing, what I'm trying to do, what I'm going to do, all of the above. So, just tap on the screen, show me some love. They're going to do this thing over here. It's like a puzzle. You got to fix the piece to. Okay, so that's a verified. Tap on the screen, please. And so, yeah. So this is just me opening up. And from a person that suffered from anxiety, I don't care what nobody say. The best medicine is to talk about it. You have to talk about it. Don't crawl up underneath no damn rock. Don't suffer in silence. Get it out. Talk about it. Let's be about it. And that's what I'm saying. And I was so proud of myself. I even wrote a note on here today. It said 5/15/2024, workout exercise for 27 minutes. I wrote it down. And I put a smile face, a star, and I said, "So proud of you, girl." See, you gotta tell yourself, "Woo, girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you." You gotta pat yourself on the back. You can hug yourself too. It's all about, as I keep saying over here, people get on your lives and stuff and say what they want. I don't have no problem with that. You can tap on the screen, please. You can get on the live and say whatever you want. You can ask me a question. I done told y'all gonna ask me a question about my weight loss journey. Ask me. But don't do the most. Okay, let me just say it like that. Because please don't. I'm a person teaching. I had told my daughter the other day, my baby girl's on here. I said, she said to me before, she said, "You should be a counselor." And then the other day, I said, "You know what? I want to be a mentor." Oftentimes, when you get started with doing things, how did you get started? Word of mouth, right? That's why I said share, invite, Karen. If you like. And even if you don't, maybe somebody else do. I'm not for everyone, but I'm for someone too. You get it? So that's how I am. I like to talk about things. I like to talk about, as I said, over here I got a thumbnail, overcoming, going through. I was 90 to 95% through it. Now I'm knocked back probably 75 to 80 because I am going through a lot of ups and downs, roller coasters, turns, dips, and emotional beep. I don't cuss. I ain't trying to anyway. I like to spit bars though. I like to rhyme. But I'm still trying to, and I'm not on here trying to fake and make it seem like, girl, no, this is real life. Life is happening and the things that I'm going through. But you know what I do? I'm probably come back on here and read like I did last night. I read a book that I bought from a pastor. Matter of fact, I have two. And it has scriptures, reflection, and prayers. Okay. So basically, you know what reflection is. The reflection is of the scripture in your and speaking about what the meaning of it and all this stuff. And then at the end it says a prayer. I love that book. There's two. And in the picture on the first page is a picture of his daughter. Something happened to his daughter, and I guess not saying solely that, but I believe it because he has both of her pictures in both the books. Um, I guess God put it in his heart to do this. So I bought two books from him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look and see if he have another one because they are some amazing books. I shared the picture. You can check out the live from last night. I have a blue thumbnail. It says something about Jesus. Don't quote me wrong. I can sit up here and say I remember, but I got the book in my room, and I think I'm gonna come back on here. I'm gonna read it. If not, probably after I eat. And let me tell you something. I'm not hungry. God healed me to get back on track. I'm not hungry. I know you're not supposed to miss meals, but when I get back in my time and space of not feeling overwhelmed, sad, and all the things that comes with it, I could tell when it's working. I can see in my face that it's working. I'm not trying to starve myself, but I'm gonna eat me something. I got a salad in there. I had cut up some romaine lettuce. I already said some cucumbers, tomatoes. Yes, and then I have an egg, and then I might eat maybe two pieces of that sausage that I cooked for my granddaughter, and that's what I'm having for dinner. I'm trying to be itty bitty, yeah. But anyhow, Ohana's on that note. Everything I said is a lot. I mean what I said about my life. I ain't saying I know somebody that's been through something. Mm-mm. But I don't necessarily have to put names on it. I could say a sister, but that you don't know which one. You know what I'm saying? Example, just an example. I could say my mom, but I don't have to put her name on it. My mom's not here, but it's okay to share your story about things you've been through. And sometimes you are alone, but don't suffer alone. Please don't. So I'm about to conclude these lives. I'm on YouTube and TikTok. I'm about to conclude these lives and say this. Ohanas, we are family. You know why? Because it says so.